History is not a straight line. It is a fragmented map filled with dead ends, forgotten paths, and entire continents of knowledge that have vanished into the mists of time. The deeper we look into the past, the more we realize how little we truly know. Our accepted timeline of human progress, from primitive hunter-gatherers to architects of civilization, is built on assumptions. But what if that foundation is flawed? What if, buried beneath the sands of convention, lie the remnants of cultures so advanced, so out of place, they simply shouldn't have existed? Number 5. The Rama Empire of ancient India. In the sprawling Sanskrit epics of the Mahabharata and Ramayana, we find more than just myths. We find detailed accounts of a thriving civilization 7,000 years ago, complete with flying machines called vimanas, devastating weapons of unimaginable power, and cities of breathtaking beauty. Mainstream history dismisses these texts as poetic fantasy, but scattered across India are archaeological sites that tell a different story. Sites like Mohenjo-daro show evidence of vitrification, rock melted into glass, a phenomenon typically caused by intense, sudden heat far exceeding that of a normal fire. When J. Robert Oppenheimer witnessed the first atomic test, he famously quoted the Bhagavad Gita, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." Was he merely being poetic, or did he recognize a chilling echo from a forgotten age? These texts, once seen as myth, might be the last surviving records of a technological society that rose and fell long before our own. Number 4. The Assyrian civilization of the Mediterranean. Before the rise of dynastic Egypt, legend speaks of an even older culture that dominated the Mediterranean basin. This was the Assyrian civilization, a master race of builders who commanded technologies we are only now beginning to understand. Their capital is said to lie submerged at the bottom of the sea, a casualty of a great flood that reshaped the world. Skeptics call it a myth, a precursor to the Atlantis legend. But then we find inexplicable structures. On Malta, massive temple complexes like Hagar, Kim, and Majdra, built with megalithic precision, predate the Egyptian pyramids by 1,000 years. Submerged ruins off the coast of Egypt and in the Bay of Cambay in India point to sophisticated coastal cities swallowed by the sea. These aren't just scattered stones, they are the architectural ghosts of a world that existed before the one we know, a civilization erased by water, leaving behind only impossible silent megaliths as their headstones. Number 3. Göbekli Tepe. Deep in the plains of modern-day Turkey lies a discovery that shattered our understanding of the Stone Age. This is Göbekli Tepe. Built nearly 12,000 years ago, it is the oldest temple complex ever discovered, predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years and the Great Pyramid by 7,000. According to our historical timeline, the people who built it should have been simple hunter-gatherers, incapable of such a monumental undertaking. Yet they organized a massive workforce to carve and erect hundreds of multi-ton limestone pillars, decorated with intricate reliefs of animals and abstract symbols. This wasn't a settlement, it was a cathedral, built by a society with complex spiritual beliefs, advanced knowledge of engineering, and a level of social organization that archaeologists thought was impossible for that era. Göbekli Tepe suggests that civilization didn't begin with agriculture. It began with an idea, a shared belief, so powerful it inspired a supposedly primitive people to build for the heavens. The question isn't how they did it, but why? What did they know that we have forgotten? Number 2. The mysterious culture of Puma Punku. In the highlands of Bolivia, at an altitude of 13,000 feet, lie the ruins of Puma Punku. The site is a chaotic jumble of impossibly perfect stone blocks. Some weigh over 100 tons. They are made of diorite and andesite, some of the hardest stones on Earth, yet they are cut with laser-like precision, featuring intricate angles and perfectly drilled holes. No chisel marks are visible. The joints are so exact that a piece of paper cannot be fit between them. Mainstream archaeology attributes Pumapunku to the Tiwanaku culture around 500 AD. But even with modern technology, replicating these cuts would be a monumental challenge. The local Aymara legends say the site was not built by men at all, but was created in a single night by giants, using a technology that could make stone soft as clay. Pumapunku stands as a silent, damning piece of evidence against our accepted version of history. It is a puzzle box made of stone whose construction defies both logic and time. Number 1. The pre-Diluvian super-civilization. This is not one location but a pattern, a ghost in the machine of history. From the precision-cut stones of Pumapunku to the astrological alignment of Göbekli Tepe, from the vitrified ruins in India to the submerged cities in the Mediterranean. A common thread emerges, evidence of advanced knowledge, global reach, and a cataclysmic end. This leads to the ultimate forbidden theory, the existence of a global, high-tech civilization that flourished in a forgotten ice age long before recorded history. A culture some might call Atlantean. They mastered astronomy, architecture, and perhaps even energy itself, leaving a legacy of knowledge that was passed down to successor cultures like the Egyptians and the Sumerians. But they were wiped out by a global catastrophe, a great flood or cosmic impact that plunged the world into a dark age, erasing almost all traces of their existence. All that remains are the myths of a golden age and the impossible artifacts that whisper of a past far grander and far more terrifying than we can imagine. The maps of our past are incomplete, the edges are frayed, and vast territories are marked. Here be dragons. These anomalies are not just curiosities. They are signposts pointing toward a history that has been deliberately obscured or tragically lost. The truth does not disappear, it simply waits in the silence of the ruins for those with the courage to look, for those who understand that what we know is only a fraction of what has been.